I'm Zach with Speedway Motors, and we're here at Speedway Motors Racing Engines. Going to do a little shop tour today and tell you about what we do here. To start off, up here in the front, when you order a balanced rotating assembly, it comes over here, comes on one of our Stewart balancers, and everything gets weighed. Over here are the rods and pistons, and then the crank goes over here on the balancer, and Wayne will back here and he'll spin it up. Computer tells us what's going on. Once it takes its readings, shut it off. And this one's, Wayne's already got balance, says it's a good part, it's ready to go out the door. And also, if you order a complete set of heads, Wayne will bring them back here and he assembles them per your specs, lift-wise, spring package, whatever you need, and then we'll go out the door from here. He's also doing stuff like spindles. They get honed over here before they go to get put on your hot rod. And we got some Ford rods he's balancing over here, match sets, all the little stuff everyone takes for granted is done behind the scenes over here. And we can go up front here and see some other things. This is the main machine shop. Over in this room over here is our cylinder head department, or Ethan Jacobs normally runs this for us. Set of cylinder head, ASCS sprint car cylinder heads getting ready to be assembled. Our installed spring checkers here, several of those. One of our seat and guide machines, do valve jobs and guides, everything in that. A valve grinder, we reface valves, titanium, stainless, anything we need to do in there for the race stuff. Some heads are getting ready to be assembled in here. Heads are waiting to be done. This kind of process they all go through. This is our assembly room. This is where everything gets put together. Everything gets laid out, numbered, gets logged in the computer, so we have a build sheet on everything that goes together. This happens to be a US MTS motor. We have a 360 sprint car motor over here, and a 512-inch Chrysler motor for one of the engineers that works here trying to do a standing mile car. But you can see we do a little bit of everything. Mostly everything is a race engine. And go back out here. Kind of our machine row, if you will. We have a rod shop here. Everything for rods and pistons get sized to the specs we need them to be done on this machine. Cylinder hone. Every block gets honed, and pretty crucial process of, we developed our own process of what we want for a finish, depending on the motor and application that it's going to be in. It's a new 305 sprint car motor that's just got done being line honed, so all the mains are perfectly in line into size of how we want it to be done. Our surfacer, we can do both blocks and heads in here. Surface to CC on cylinder heads, surface blocks to the correct deck heights on a daily occurrence in that machine. The finished US MTS motor just came off the dyno, ready to go out to a customer. It's here for a rebuild. This is our kind of our dyno prep area. This is one of our dyno rooms. We primarily do sprint car motors in here because we have the ability to run the fuel pumps off the back of the motors on this dyno. Over here we have another dyno room where we have Wally here today helping us tune one of the LS7s for the 71 Camaro driven by Al Unser Jr., Team Speedway. And they're working on the EFI mapping of it today. This is Madison Hess. He runs the dyno 90% of the time around here. So he's getting some schooling from Holly today.
200 horses to 3,000 horses. And they
here is road motors. Some going out, some ready to leave, some here to get freshened. A couple 305 sprint car motors, 360s, crate motors, a little bit of everything in here. Blocks that are machined, some ready to be machined. And that's our shipping, receiving that area. Pile of crate motors waiting to be done. This is our teardown area where your motor comes in. First thing that happens, it comes over here and we take it apart. We do a checklist of what needs to be fixed, or maybe new technology we want to try, and come up with some new ideas to make your motor better, last longer, whatever we need to do. So it gets torn down here, cleaned, and go on these carts, and the machining process starts. Eventually it makes a full circle of everything you've seen to the dyno and back to you in good shape. Over here, maybe we can take a look in the dyno room.
You'll see this number right here. Okay? You're going to see your. Well, what do we got? We got everything in here? Yeah, you're going to have your
So yeah, this is the LS7
we got left on there, what we have.
for Al Unser's Camaro for the autocross cars. And we're just working on some new dyno tunes. There's a new camshaft in it for this year, and some new fueling with Holly on there. And just starting to get some new maps drawn up on it. This is where we mostly do all of our carburetor dyno testing in here. All the crate motors get broke in on this dyno. We just purchased this dyno in this last year, and it's been great to have another dyno here to really speed up the process. We dyno 600 some motors a year in this shop, so it's crucial to have two of these things going at all the time.
Yeah, shut this off.
You can shut it off? Okay, so we have to log back on.
Sorry, Bill, I messed you up.
He's turned off, so you're not going to log on. What? He shut it off. Yeah. Once I do that, I'm logged on. You're logged on now. This is online. shut it off?
Yeah.
Okay, let's shut it off. Okay, turn the ignition back on. Okay, this is one thing everybody, if you don't USB lead, you just hit down.
Well, see, we're still building a map on it. It's already making about 630 horsepower, 6,000 RPM, so it's looking pretty promising. And by the time we're done, it'll probably be around 700 horsepower motor for get them around the parking lot pretty good. And for the most part, that's about all we do here at the engine shop. And I guess, I don't know, let us know if we can do anything to help.